Practice is going decently, but also kind of slowly just because there's so much to practice. Yeah, this is gonna have the Gwei hover. We have to give up either Nocturne or or Gold Gauntlets. Most likely Gold Gauntlets because Nocturne is used for getting other stuff too. And we could still get Silver Gauntlets. The problem with setting for Rose Wind at Ganon's Castle is... So one, you can't normally set for Rose Wind in Ganon's Castle in the escape. Two, you can set it after a wrong warp, but after a wrong warp, your last entrance isn't updated. So if you set for Rose Wind in Ganon's Castle right after a wrong warp, it actually gets set in the dungeon you were in before the wrong warp. So like if you wrong warp from Deku, Rose Wind will be set in Deku and not in Ganon's Castle, which is really unfortunate because that would solve everything. And three, the actual saddest part is probably if there was a climbable wall in Ganon's Castle, then we could use down A plus Swordless Link to set for Rose Wind. And you might think, oh, in that one room in the escape, like below the Ganondorf fight, that wall is climbable, right? You can use that to set for Rose Wind. No, you can't, because even though that wall is climbable when climbing up Ganon's tower and during the Ganondorf fight, it's not climbable during the escape, which is really unfortunate. I don't understand Child on Master Quest. Dungeons are a little bit different. I think you can still get almost everything except like... Actually, I remember last time I did it, you could get like basically all the same things except one skull in Fire Temple. But I think with Equip Swap you can get that now. So I think it'd be mostly the same in terms of items you can get. Unless GIM is different. I forgot if there's GIM differences. But I actually have old videos of, I never did like a full run of Max% Child Master Quest, but I have videos of like, the dungeons as Child, like what you need to do in the dungeons. Yeah, I figured out Fire Rose. It's still hard, but doable in a run. The problem with Fire Rose, it requires hovering off a Gwei for 40 minutes. Yes, I'm going to Gwei hover for 40 minutes. Well, more specifically, it's more like a 25-minute hover followed by a 10-minute hover with 5 minutes of other stuff in between. There's 3 extra heart pieces. 37th in Gerudo Valley, or Gerudo Fortress. 38th in Beta Graveyard. 39th in Beta Jabu. How do I get out of this normally? I want to get out of this, like, with normal talking. Oh yeah, I can use the, bait item. Really? This cutscene is associated with the jaw? That's not what I expected. All I want to do is test if this jaw has a slippery slope. Like Level's anniversary. It was right after the game came out, so July-ish, I guess. Wait, did Mario Maker come out last year or 2 years ago? No, it was definitely 2 years ago, right? No, I haven't played Mario Maker since it came out. Or I think I played for like... I haven't played at the very least since the Zelda update. I never ended up playing the Zelda update. I think I might have played like a tiny bit sometime before that, but not really. You're literally in love with me. Cool. Dang, Ice Cavernous Child is like more than double the length of Ice Cavernous Adult. Why did I re-equip Sword? That is the exact opposite of what I need to do. I'm just so used to re-equipping Sword right after RBA. And I messed up. Can't wait for runs to die to the Gwei hover. Well, the Gwei hover is gonna be late in the run that it's probably late enough that I won't actually reset over it. Like I might as well finish it. But I think once the Gwei hover is done, I think there's like 30 minutes left in the run. So at that point I might as well finish. Unless I'm like failing the Gwei hover for an hour and a half or something. How long am I planning to run this? Probably not too long. Probably like, I'm thinking like 2 weeks maybe. Estimate I'm guessing is 5.5 hours or so. Why so late in the run? Because we do RBA to get Giant's Knife, and the same RBA that gives us Giant's Knife also deletes Mirror Shield if you have Mirror Shield in your inventory. So we can't do that RBA until, and that RBA is with Zora Mask, which means all the mask trade quest has to be done. So we can't RBA Giant's Mask until after we're done with the trade quest. And we also can't get Mirror Shield before that, and that's going to be late in the run no matter what. So, that pretty much means that we're stuck getting Mirror Shield late in the run, and then you want to get Fire Arrows immediately after Mirror Shield. Reverse mweep. You haven't seen reverse mweep? I gotta show you reverse mweep. Here's reverse mweep. And then watch this. The U-turn. Which, I mean, doesn't really matter, but... I've been playing Saria Song a lot recently, okay? Don't judge me. Look, I've probably played Saria Song more in the last week than I have, like... Okay, no, I was gonna say lifetime, but then I can't say that because of NSR. Minus NSR, if we exclude NSR, I've probably played Saria Song more this week than I have in like a decade. Yeah, Din's is actually good here. It's good for, killing the guys in that room and in this room. This child just sucks at killing these enemies. And Din's Fire does it pretty well. Thoughts on the Zelda runs for GDQ? Breath of the Wild, all dungeons getting in is good. I noticed that they didn't accept that many Zelda runs. I think there's only 3 Zelda runs total. It was actually really surprising because they usually do like roughly 10 to 12 hours of Zelda, and I think there was like 6 hours of Zelda total, which is really low. It was like, what is it, Breath of the Wild, all dungeons, Hundo, NSR, and Oracle of Ages? Yeah, that's it. I think Oracle of Ages is good. Also, OOT Stealth got in with Paper Mario, which is kind of cool. Yeah, the Breath of the Wild all dungeons I think is good. Oracle of Ages is fine. Hundo NSR I think is a bit weird, because it's... That category is basically debug menu, like Ace to debug menu, and then it's just Bomber's Notebook and Owls and stuff. So like, I thought it was a bit weird that it got in, because Any% or 3D was also submitted, and like, if I were to choose between 3D Any% and Hundo NSR, I probably would have chosen OT 3D Any%, especially because it just recently got Moonwarp. So I thought that was a little bit weird. Otherwise, fine, I guess. I mean, it's like not the most incredible Zelda games list, but it's not bad. It's, eh. Yeah, I think Seasons got Ace recently too. No, I didn't submit anything. If the whole light node SRM thing didn't get found, I would have submitted Hundo, but not worth submitting now. Seriously? I mean, it kind of works out for Water Temple alone. Like, I can get through Water Temple at least. Actually, even in a run, I would go buy bugs relatively soon after Water Temple. So I guess if that happened in a run, it wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing. I think a while ago, Max% Child was calculated to be like 80 or 81% or something. I think now it's probably like 82, 83. Depends on exactly how you want to calculate it, because things can get kind of weird, but in that ballpark. I do have more CLG shirts than Zelda shirts because I have 0 Zelda shirts. Oh my god, dude, he sent me the wrong way. Dude, okay, I just can't trust this Super Swimmer's child, I guess. I have never played Apex Legends. No, I don't think any button challenges minus low pause are interesting for OOT. I mess with doing some tricks blind, like dot skip or forced escape or something. Like dot skip blind is actually pretty easy because there's no visual cues for it. Like dot skip is all timing based and like no visual cue based, so it's not that bad. Maps, compasses, and boss keys are included in Accent Child, yeah, because they add additional interesting things for Child to get. The problem with making a low tab for this is I'd probably have to stretch it over 3 different macros, which kind of sucks. I already don't like that I had to do like hundo on 2 different macros, so 3 separate macros would kind of suck. With the fire hover, I mean, I couldn't find an actual setup, but I know how to do it. It's something that I just have to be good at, and I can't just rely on a setup for, but I know like what I need to look for. Runs probably late this week, I'm thinking. I can't wait to see my pause count at the end of a run. Button count is going to be a lot more interesting in this run just to look at pauses. The next closest items to being possible is items we can get from a cutscene 0 wrong warp. Basically means Jabu wrong warp. The problem is they either need they both need Roar's Wind on B and the fact that you can only wrong warp from Jabu once is an issue. There's like 4 more items that if we had Roar's Wind on B, we could wrong warp to from Jabu. But then we'd only be able to get 1 of them because we can only wrong warp once from Jabu. We can get 80 Skulltulas. Seriously. Oh my god. There we go. It's a shame Dins doesn't light those torches underwater. Can you believe that this game actually has a check to make sure that torches can't be lit underwater? Yeah, I guess fire arrows. I mean, wait, do fire arrows get unlit when you shoot them through water anyway? Or am I thinking of MM? Or maybe even Wind Waker. I don't even know if that's an MM now. Yeah, I think it might just be Wind Waker. No, you can't 100% the game as Child. No, not even with SRM. You need Ace if you really want to. Even SRM alone can't do it. Hello? I haven't played Animal Crossing since probably New Year's. Every time I think about it, I think I want to play it again, and then I think I don't. Oh wait, I just got an idea for something cool I can do. I don't know for sure if this will work. Oh no, the cutscene is gonna make it not work. Whatever. I wanted the mega flip off the explosion through the wall. I think I would have been able to if it wasn't for that cutscene. How did this category come to be? A long time ago, I just got the idea of, hey, how much can you get as Child? Just because there were some videos of like some of the early sequence breaks in OOT could let you like get into adult dungeons as Child, and I thought that was cool, and I thought like, okay, well, how much can you actually get as Child? And I just tried a lot to see how much I can get as Child. This was way back in like 07, 08 or something. And then eventually I wanted to speedrun it. Yeah, you really can get a crazy amount of stuff. Yeah, you have to do cutscene skips for the medallions that crash, which is in this run only Forest and Shadow. Spirit would also crash if we could go in the Spirit Blue Warp. But water medallion works fine. So we just watch it. And make it on time. Dude, it's so hard to make it to runner guy on time here. I pretty much have to... Actually, you know what? This extra Sun Song probably isn't even that bad because I can use it as the Sun Song I need for Gerudo Valley anyway. I know he's Running Man. We just like to call him Runner Guy because of the speedrunner Runner Guy. It's just a funny thing. Yeah, Metroid Prime is an amazing game and speed game. So I love seeing when people get into it. Melee Samus ruined Metroid for you. I admit I hate Samus in Smash. Which is sad, dude. Samus is such a cool character, but she's so boring in Smash. Plup is the only person who has ever made Samus look cool. Okay, not the only, but I mean in general, not like yeah, Samus can be cool, but like overall, not that much. Okay, I was exaggerating, okay? The point is the character in general. Like in general, Samus is lower on the coolness list. Okay, I need to find a setup for this right now. Okay, done. Okay, that's maybe too precise. And actually, the reason I know this is because there was something that... Are you serious? Huh? No. Alright, I cheated to get the cutscene skip. Why didn't that work? Oh, this is cool. I can like circle around the pad. Okay, anyway, I think I'm gonna stop here for now. So thanks for watching, guys.